Right, so to re-silicone a shower tray, now these are all the tools you need. You need a knife, you need a siliconing tool, you need some soapy water, get yourself some silicone, and get yourself some ultra-grind wipes. Now I've tested the waste pipe just by leaving the hose in the tray, and then that way we can run it and we can check whether or not it's the waste pipe that's coming through the ceiling, and we know it's not that, so we're going to be replacing the seal. Now make sure you get yourself some kneel pads, because lads, my knees are shot. So we're going to start by removing as much of the silicone as we possibly can. So we're going to cut from above, we're going to cut from the sides, and that will get out the majority of the silicone. So there you go, it will come out in one nice big piece. So once you've got all of that removed, you then need to get either a chisel, or this is a fantastic silicone removal tool. Now then you just need to scrape down the sides. So you need to go flat along the tray and flat along the tile as well, and then you'll be surprised just how much more comes off. So we're going to get all of that thrown in a bucket. Now we're going to reuse some of the damp tissue from where I was drying up the tray, and then we're going to use that to remove it. Now if you've got a Hoover, obviously that is going to be far more ideal, but unfortunately my Hoover is packed up, it's completely bust, so I'm just going to have to wipe it all up. Now we're going to get a nice dry piece, because when you're re-siliconing, the main thing that you need to do is keep everything nice and dry. So that's all cut out, it's all nice and dry, so we need to prep up the silicone. So today we're going with a transparent, because that was on there before. Now transparent's fantastic because it's basically idiot proof. You don't have to get it super neat, because you can barely see it. So we're going to have a look at our silicone removal tool. So this will remove the excess, so we need to make sure that we cut the nozzle just ever so slightly bigger than the removal tool. Now this is a massive hack. Now if you cut a slit in the back of the silicone where the plunger goes in, that will just equalize out the pressure and it will stop it keep curling out when you put your silicone gun down. So we're going to lay down one of them ultra-grind wipes, because we're going to use this to wipe our fingers. Fingers? What am I on about fingers? To wipe the silicone tool. So we're always going to start from the corners and then work our way to the center of this straight run, so that it doesn't all blob up in the corners. Give it a spray with some soapy water. Our best bet is just use fairy washing up liquid, just a very tiny amount. Spray that on, use your removal tool, and just remove it. Just wipe it along, make sure you get it the right way around, so you got the flat side, not the chamfered side. Pull in the silicone off. Wipe that along, wipe it off. You don't need to overwork it, and there you go, job done.